What's up guys, it's your style guy Tony, and today I'm going to talk about color combinations that go well with brown along with what you should look for when building an outfit with brown garments. The main characteristics of brown is that it's decently warm and it fits most people's skin tone, and it evokes power and reliability since it's the color of nature. However, it has been avoided by many designers because of how tricky it is to pull off the right look with all different shades of brown. And in this video, I'll show you how to make the proper combination with different shades of brown and how to utilize each item with brown color. Starting from the base color, you can have like milkshake brown, chocolate brown, earthy brown, brick wall, classic brown. They're all different browns. So how should you go about the combination? Let's start with the milkshake. It's not often utilized in menswear. However, if you look at females like brown outfit, this always goes in. And even for men's knitwear, it's really easy to match it with pastel tones. So it gives a nice warm and young feel to that person. And usually these colors are less saturated with high brightness, so matching with something that's like a bit darker on the red side and a bit darker on the brown side can give a nice outfit. For example, wearing a mocha brown jacket with like a red cherry sweater can be a really nice combination. Next, let's bring up the saturation and go to chocolate brown. This is a darker brown tone which goes well with like orangish tan color or something like this. Even like minty, like grayish mint colors, they go really well with chocolate brown. So if you were considering outfits with these chocolate brown color, try considering something that has like a really popping color. Something that's like minty or orangish or like tan. Those go really well. Those are kind of like my favorites. It's kind of counterintuitive because what I see a lot of people do when they're wearing these type of brown, they would rather go for something that's a bit darker and like a bit more depressed. Like in terms of the color, it's a bit more depressed color, and that gives more of like a grandpa's feel. The chocolate brown is ironically really hard to match with like other stuff, so try avoiding it unless you have like really popping colors in your wardrobe. Just stay away from it. I'll recommend you a better color for knitwear. When it's cold, we wear sweaters, and when we wear sweaters, we want to feel comfortable and give that warm, bright look. And the color for that is soft mink and mocha brown. These give a cozy blanket feel and are often used in soft fabrics. Since the color itself is warm tone, you want to keep that consistent and go with like sandy beige or camel colors. Or if you want to go more luxurious, you can try like mink rose, and this is not a common color for menswear, but if you like blending colors and you're like really comfortable with it, I really recommend giving it a try because it gives that elevated feel. It's just like, whoa, I would never expect someone to wear like that, and once you wear it, it's super nice. And these softer colors are not hard to pull off. I'll mention it when I'm showing it in the outfits, but all you have to do is wear darker outerwear and that's basically it. You just have to wear dark something and just keep everything light inside. That's all you have to do. So those were more of the warmer knitwear tones, and if you want to go more manly and like more masculine, there are the natural brown tones, which is obviously inspired by the earth tones. When you look at colors, try to imagine where you saw that color in real life. So these earthy brown tones, where would you see it? It's obviously on the ground, and what's on the ground? Trees. So these colors go well with like woody brown, and that's basically it. That's all you have to think about. Be like, okay, so I think I saw this in like what logo or wherever. Like I saw leaves on the tree, so olive and woody brown, they're also a nice match. If you're looking to layer with brown tones, pub brown and chestnut colors are also really nice, so keep that in mind. And now you can probably see why it's hard to nail a brown outfit, because there's so many different tones, so many different colors, so many different feels that the same brown hue can give. Now I'm going to show you the example outfits, and not every outfit is going to follow the exact same color palette that I just mentioned, but it's always nice to keep this in mind because when you're shopping you can be like, oh, this brown doesn't go well with the brown I have, or this brown doesn't go with the pants that I have. Just think about those when you're shopping and your outfit game will just level up. Brown coats, they're a staple in menswear because of its simplicity and the sophisticated look that it gives. Just by putting on a brown or a tan coat, your look just elevates so much. I'm not joking, like every girl that you see, they would be like, oh, I like brown coat on a guy. Like, I don't know what it is, but I like it. Whether it be double-breasted, matte coat, trench coat, brown coats are always nice. When you're looking for these brown coats, try sticking with like tan color or light brown color, because as you go to more of the reddish or like darker brown, it gives more of a detective feel and you look more serious. If you are to go with the dark brown jacket, try loosening up the silhouette a bit to loosen down the mood, or maybe go with like something bright inside. Don't wear something dark because that is like kind of too serious. It looks like you're gonna arrest a suspect anytime. If you're going with like light brown or tan coats, try wearing something like ivory sweater because that gives more of a welcoming feel. Compare that to like really dark like turtlenecks, that's kind of more of a strong feel. So if you look at this outfit, he looks like a bright person and it's like easy to talk to and you'll be like, yo, what's up? Whereas this outfit is kind of like, if you say, yo, what's up? He'll be like, what? It's something like that. It gives that kind of mood, and I don't know, it would be personal preference, and my preference is still wearing the dark turtleneck. I'm that type of person, but if I ask anyone else, they'll be like, yeah, I prefer someone who's bright. So it's a hard choice. Next up is brown bottoms. I've heard that in Britain it's kind of like a, I mean it was or it still is, like a taboo for wearing brown trousers. That's what I read on the internet. Since brown pants are kind of like an attention grabber, so if you wear like all black and just have brown pants, it will pop out. But if I were to recommend the style to go with brown pants, I would say play around with different tones of brown. Utilizing setups are a really nice choice, or keeping everything in the same brown tone and give like an accent color. So here, he's wearing like a yellow cap and a blue coat. And since all three tones are matching, they're kind of like the pure color. It's not washed out, it's not like pastel tone, they're all like the same tone. That's what you gotta consider if you're wearing a setup and adding accessories. Or even if it's not a setup, just using like brown accessories, brown t-shirt with brown pants, this just looks so coherent, and that's how you should style brown pants. The reason why I recommend setups and like matching an all brown tone is because there's a very thin line of looking at like an outdated beta male's outfit versus like a really sophisticated classic brown outfit. So it's easier to get away with a brown setup. And lastly, the most utilized brown item in menswear is probably the shoes. Brown shoes, brown boots, brown anything that's like footwear. There are literally any shades of brown shoes that you want to find, whether it be tan, light, to reddish brown, to dark brown, to anything. You can find everything in menswear shoes. Brown derbies and oxfords, they give it a really formal look, so I wouldn't really mix it with like other informal outfits. I wouldn't wear like brown oxfords and go with a casual outfit. That, I don't think that will go well. So if you're going for those outfits, try to go with like brown mock toes or penny loafers. Those can go really well with any outfits, like American casual, just casual outfits, just anything. Don't tell me I had this hair out for the entire time. That's gonna be so sad. Anyway, Alden makes really nice brown leather shoes, so if you're looking for a nice pair to invest, definitely check out Alden. Chestnut Chelseas are also a staple. If you're fine with a bit of heel height, you'll get to wear these a lot. It's really comfortable, it's really versatile. You can pair it with any type of jeans, any color, whether it be like light sky blue, selvage denim, black jeans, anything. Comparing the Chelseas with brown boots, Chelseas give more of a sophisticated and elegant look compared to the boots. Boots are kind of like more masculine, more of like workwear feel, and it feels like you're ready to work. So a lot of American casual outfits and Japanese interpretation of American outfits utilize these leather boots. Depending on which style you're striving for, you can go with the Chelseas or the lace-up boots. They're both super versatile, you can wear with any outfits, and they also look nice even when it's aged. So I highly recommend investing in a nice pair, and think of it as like an investment that you would keep for 5 to 10 years. And finally, the sneakers. Although brown sneakers are not worn too often, it can give a nice vintage look if you're going for that. Or you could go for like streetwear with the brown Air Force, but for streetwear, there are many other better options, so I wouldn't buy it right now because it's been a trend for a while, so I wouldn't purchase it right now, but if you have it in your closet, there's no reason not to wear it. And that's the end of today's video. I try to keep it short and like in a point form so that you get to absorb everything. I hope this was helpful. As always, if you watched up to this point, you obviously enjoyed this video, so give it a like, subscribe, and see you in my other videos. Bye!